Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channeled message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live. Raw, real, uncut, unedited, deprogrammed, unfiltered, unscripted broadcast. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. Shout out to Janine, our first commenter for the session. Hey. All right. What's the download message today? We're starting out with the cue cards. Download message today says, pop the cork. Whoo, there's a cause for celebration, honey. Pop the cork. I see golden Amazon bottom of the deck is jackpot. Hey, we got a winner chicken dinner. Yes, we're winning. Okay, we are winning and popping the cork. Honey, there is cause for celebration. Something beautiful is breaking in our situation. Something beautiful is changing in our energy. And I hear, you had to align with this. You had to align with it. Oh my God, it was such hard work tending to your thoughts. Oh my God, it was such a chore to tend to your vibration. Yeah. And I hear, celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. Come on and celebrate tonight, 'cause everything's gonna be all right. Let's celebrate. I heard, but did you know that? Did you know it, or did you hope it, or did you believe it, or did you know it? I heard, did you know it? Did you know it? Did you know it was going to be all right? Because I heard, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, because everything is always working out for me. And then, of course, also I hear with that, abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic-am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic-am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic-am. And then it's like going in a route. It's like going in a circle, a cycle of those two songs playing over and over again in the background. And it's like, oh, that's how you got this jackpot. Is that what you've had going on? Have you been there? Have you been knowing that? We've talked lately about the difference between hope, belief, and knowing. And of the strongest vibration there is definitely the knowing. There's certainty in knowing. Yeah. So somebody knew if they held this, it would come to fruition. So we're going to do a Celtic cross today. And I'm going to layer that with the Foxfire Oracle. Let's see, what's the energy? What's the download today? Show me the energy for this collective, please, and thank you that's causing this. Pop that cork. Justice. You're like, I have this thing. It's called pronoia. It means that everything is always working out for me. Everything is working in my favor. Justice is here for you. You're seeing things turn out to your favor at this time. You're seeing benefit. You're seeing balance restored. I heard balance restored. Let me see. Show me more about this justice energy. It says rituals and offerings, card number 29. Somebody's birthday is on the 29th of the month. Rituals and offerings. I see for individual here. I see a lot of spirit energy around. I see the energy of sprites and fairies around here as well. So there's magic in this. There's magic in this. Magic and mythology. Was it just magic and mythology, or was it rituals and offerings for you? I hear like, interesting. This is now looking like 4 main ancestors, okay? It's looking like your feminine line honoring you, okay? Helping restore balance, bringing balance in for you. I heard because your life has been a ritual. Your life has been an offering. You've been offering to, I'm hearing pause for the cause. You were offering to pause for the cause. So there was a reason why there was a pause in something. I heard you maintain that vibration. You maintain that higher vibration, knowing that everything is always working out for me. You knew that. You maintain that, and boom, here it comes. Here it comes. It was like, just hold on just a minute longer. Well, it's like, just hold on for one more day. Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. I know that there was pain, but you held on for one more day and you broke free from the chains. Yeah. I know that there was pain, but you held on for one more day and you broke free from the chains. Yes, you broke free from some chains. You held on for one more day. You just kept holding on for somebody a day for a year, a day for a year. It was a year of holding on. Let's see what's crossing this energy for your download today. What's the crossing energy in this experience, please and thank you. We have Two of Swords. I heard what you don't see coming, what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming is a crossing energy. Something you did not see coming. Okay, show me more. Why is this Two of Swords here? What's this Two of Swords, please? Show me this Two of Swords in the crossing energy. Okay. And we have transcendence. Ooh, what you did know is you have transcended obstacles, challenges, and difficulties. You've overcome, okay? Whatever reason they want me to really look up the word transcendence and read the definition. So let's go down this little rabbit hole they're sending me on. One second. D-A-N-C-E. Definition, thank you. And it says existence or experience beyond the normal or physical level. OMG. So some of you, you're about to have the out of this world experience, honey. It's beyond the normal or physical level. So as justice comes in, this is going to catapult you further than you know you could go. And I'm seeing that the arrow quote where it's like, when things seem like they're just not moving forward, you got to remember that sometimes you're being pulled back like an arrow. A bow is pulled, arrows pulled back on the bow so that it can fly further, right? Like the catapult is tied back to create the resistance so it can fly farther. So there's that energy in this. Beautiful. Beyond the normal. I'm hearing more than you ever knew. More than you ever knew. There's more here than you ever knew, and it's about to show up in your experience. Yeah, it's showing up. I'm hearing it's showing up now in your experience. Let's see what's below you. Where are you standing? Where are you standing in this situation right now? Where have you been standing? Because I see that you can see justice in your favor, and you honor that. I hear you honor that. You make a routine of honoring that. Where you've been standing at? You've been following that gotta take a dump urge, honey. That's where you've been standing at. You've been like, you know what? I just got this feeling. I don't know why. I feel like I need to do this. I need to eat this way or go this place or start this activity. Some of you had that gotta take a dump urge to start a spiritual routine that was, it was different. It just came through your spirit, So let's see. Show me more about this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. You follow that urge. That spiritual urge. Knight of Wands energy. Okay. And that's coming out with sunlight after the darkness. Look at how I just love those sunlight after the dark. You've been following the gotta take a dump urge. The spiritual guidance is taking you into joy, clarity, awareness, empowerment. I love this. Let's see what's behind you. What's behind you in this energy? What is behind you? Okay, what's behind you? Is the Three of Cups. I love. Okay, so Three of Cups. This is friendship, celebration. You've been in celebration mode. And now something we haven't said in a while on the channel, but we used to say all the time is coming up again. Until further notice, celebrate. Continue to celebrate until further notice. Find anything and everything to celebrate. What that's going to do is keep you in alignment with that energy of a celebration. Cause for celebration. Pause in the celebration I hear. All right, clarify that celebration, please. What is the celebration about? Oh, okay. We have the acceptance card coming out. So you're celebrating that your offer has been accepted, that you've been accepted, accepting that, listen, I heard this, accepting that, when I'm happier, things just go better. So there's no reason for me to ever entertain some bullshit that takes me out of that. I know that it happens from time to time, but it's always up to me if I'm going to look at something that removes my feeling of joy or if I'm going to look at something that enhances it. So you accepted that it was a choice that you had to make to choose the empowering path, to choose the path of empowerment, and to choose the path of joy, to choose the path of celebration. You started accepting that you had the ability to wake up and decide today's going to be a great day. I love it when Quentin says that to me because, I gotten in the habit of telling you, you're going to sleep great tonight. You're going to have beautiful dreams if you dream at all. And when you wake up, it's going to be another beautiful day. So I see that reflected back to me all the time. Quentin frequently says, Grandma, today's going to be another great day. And I say, you're right. It's a decision that you make. And it doesn't mean that every little situation will be great, but the way you handle it, the way you go through it, you'll go through it with greatness. Oh, that's what I heard. You made that decision. Okay, let's see what's above you. What's above you in this energy? What's above you? What you got on your mind? What's above you? What you thinking on? This is like a point of focus. It's above you. You're focusing there. You're thinking about it, and that is going to generate more energy for it to come in. Okay. Can you please just give me one card that just comes out or flips over? Thank you. And we have the Three of Swords. Oh, interesting. Now, this is something that I haven't really got. I mean, I've said it in other words, but what is it like? What you've been focused on is anywhere where you've had pain, you're like, there's a reason for this. I'm going to figure it out. There was a reason why that was exactly what I needed, or why that benefited me or empowered me or improved my mental well-being. It might have hurt and I've been holding on to some pain, but I'm going to figure out, what can I do with it now? What's the empowerment in it? I heard that the glass is either half full or half empty. And in this case, I've been seeing half empty. I want to find the glass half full. So interesting. Yeah, that's actually really empowering, because the thing is, some things you can ignore away and you won't think about them no more. These things that we're talking about, no, you have not been able to ignore them away. And it's like it's about raising the vibration in that experience. And so you're doing that through awareness of the truth that hurt like a bee, but set you free. So are you finding your liberation? And let me see this Three of Swords above you. Clarify this Three of Swords. Why is it here? Time to restore. Yeah, look, you taking time to pray on it, meditate on it, to do some focus wheels. That's an Abraham Hicks technique. Some of you have been listening to a lot of Abraham Hicks, and you take into doing her focus wheels. The point of it is to take a situation, and it's not to change to where you're like, oh, that's okay with me. No. But it's not okay that terrible thing happened and that one was a scoundrel. That's not okay. But what is okay is now you know better, you do better, you have more understanding about people, about the way things work, about how to trust your guidance system, about how to encourage others who have been there, how to find your own empowerment from it. That's what we're talking about. You've taken time to restore from the pain. You've taken time to restore your mind from the painful things that have been floating around, going around, going around, going around, going around. You see how that just keeps going around, 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 going around. And it's like until you shift the trajectory. So that's what happens. Now, I had a conversation yesterday and we talked about awareness. It's like, that's a key thing, because once you focus onto something, you become aware of it. Now it can shift. Now it can shift. It can't shift while you're just ignoring it. It keeps going around the same way. So what you did was you're focusing on it. So you probably, some of you, I see you still doing it now. But allow yourself to sit with the feeling. Okay, if everything is happening for a reason and everything is always working out for me, And abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. How can I apply the hocus pocus to this point of focus to see how this here is working out for me? That's the restoration that's happening. This is a very empowering reading. Let's see what's unfolding for you in this experience. Something is blossoming in your life. Let's see what it is. What's blossoming for you in this experience? Because you got the pop the cork. So let's see. This one wants to come out. The Page of Swords. News, information. Okay, on this one, I want to pull a second card off the top and see what is that news or information about. The King of Swords. Okay, so here, look, where there's been an asking, there's the answer. Solutions, understanding. So where you've been looking for, how did this serve me benefit? Why is this working out for me? What is there here for me to learn, see, observe that I had not before? Oh, that's getting crystal clear for you. And it puts you in a position of decisiveness, I hear. It puts you in a position of decisiveness. And you're going to choose with that Two of Swords and Transcendence to step into a greater empowerment place for yourself, to use everything that you've learned, gathered, and experienced to benefit yourself in a different way. Okay, you can, some of you will make changes that will equal separations, but they feel empowering. Okay. Clarifying that Page of Swords and King of Swords we have. Leave behind what is no longer you. Exactly. So is it that you've been, yeah, somebody definitely pondering a connection with a specific person? You know, why does it keep going this way? You know, you're realizing that hanging on to this, I heard you trying to control somebody to be other than how they are. You're trying to shift the situation by force. There's something here about letting it go because is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. But in your continuing to look at it and say, no, you keep adding it to your vibration, because that's what I hear. It's like you're looking at it. You're saying, no, that's not what I want. Okay, well, it's still going to be in your vibration. And then Abraham's words coming to me, we live in an all-inclusive universe. So when you say yes, you're attracting that which is going to delight you. And when you say no, you are attracting that which will not delight you. You are looking at everything. And it's like by your point of focus, and we don't care what I hear, and we don't care whether you say yes or no to it, but you do. You do. And when you're saying no to it, just know that you're looking at something that universe is including in your vibration. And if you want it removed, the point is to not even include it in your vibration. Because if you look at it and say, no, it's still in your vibration, baby, and it must align somehow. So in this choice, it's like, okay, I'm not going to look at that shit that I don't want included in my vibration. That just made it real clear and simple. You know, and so here you are choosing to focus more on that which would delight you. Let's see what actions you're taking, though. Let's just see what comes out. What actions are you taking at this time? There's one. Okay. The Hermit. You're searching your soul. You're trusting your inner guidance system, I hear. Yes. You're trusting your emotional guidances. That doesn't feel good. Let me see. What else can I think about? What else can I focus on? What else can I feel about? I would like to feel better. Okay. Because and it's like things that make you feel bad. Like, honestly, there's a reason to be grateful for them, because they're pointing out, like, look, you're focused some type of way that doesn't delight you. So it's like when Sirius says, you made a wrong turn, at the nearest possible U-turn, turn around and go the other way. You're going the wrong direction. You are not going where you want. So that so you're starting to really pay more attention to the emotional guidance system and what those feelings are telling you, because you're choosing to go for the sunlight after darkness. You're looking for sunlight. You've been in a dark soul of the night. Somebody here, you feel like things have been freaking tough, whether that was emotionally or any other type of way, okay? But it just seems like there's been a lot of difficulty. Yeah, find a place to withdraw to. During that time of difficulty, you had to get with yourself. You had to, some of you just got off social media. You ain't watched the show in a while because you're like, you know what? I hear you, Melinda, but I don't want to hear you right now. I need to get with myself. Okay, good and fine. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad you're back. But also, this is like, I don't want to hear what other people have to say. I need to see what I think about this. How do I truly feel about this? Boy, if that's not self-love on a higher level, you know what I'm saying? What is it that is making me feel so much resistance, so much anger, so much frustration, so much depression, sadness about that? Okay, because it keeps coming up in me. And nobody else can control how I feel. I mean, these are facts, right? The feelings come from inside. So what can I do to shift those vibrations? That's what you've been doing. And you've been taking the time to do that. That's powerful, baby. That's powerful. And then I hear the sun will come out tomorrow. And so, you knew that if you would take the time to do that, that the sun would come out tomorrow, and boom, pop the cork. Again, I'm looking at the pop the cork. So let's see, what is the outside influence in this experience? There's an external influence. Let's see what it is. Are you going to show me the pop the cork? Is this going to be what was this difficulty? What is it? Let's see. External influence. What's in your environment? Who or what? Okay. Ooh, the lovers. Oh, snap. Is it that you've been looking at? What is it that has... So you've got somebody, it could be a Gemini, but you've got a person in your experience who is drawn in, the lovers. This is something that is guided into your life for the point of clarity. Look at all that sunlight, right? Sunlight is coming in. Okay. And because this is here, you're noticing some sort of resistance in you. I'm seeing in romantic opportunities with somebody here. You're like reluctant. I'm hearing the word reluctance to go into this, or just not feeling the enthusiasm. So you're starting to look at what are those feelings. Interestingly enough, that whatever is being drawn to you, some of you, it's simply the rare knowledge. Like you're on the spiritual path of, I'm hearing greatness. You're on the spiritual path of greatness. You're on the spiritual path of evolution. And rare knowledge is here for you. It's being drawn to you through your life experiences. You're realizing that all of your life experiences were here to get you to become aware of this rare knowledge. Okay, there's been rare knowledge available in your experience. A lot of people don't sit in the energy or realize that there's information happening every time you're having feelings, right? That there's information happening in repress emotions that we don't want to look at, and that fear and that anger and that hostility and that depression and that sadness and that longing. So there's rare knowledge available. And I just see you like, ooh, there's something here. I can tell because my feelings are very intense about this. I have very intense feelings here. So what is it here? You're like, I'm ready to discover that. I'm ready to discover that. Some of you are attracting a lover who has rare knowledge, and this is kind of triggering you a little bit because you're not used to that. You're not used to having somebody who is so awesome in your experience, and you're saying to yourself, I'm afraid that they're going to leave. I'm afraid to get involved because, all love comes to an end, and this is really amazing. And oh God, this would really break my heart if they left my life, and please don't leave me. Somebody here, that shit is coming up. That shit is coming up. Why? So you can transmute it, so you can change it, so you can shift the vibration, leave it in a higher vibration. And then the understanding is, listen, if you haven't had your heart broken, you haven't really loved. And if you allow yourself to not love because of the fear of the heartbreak, well, then, honey, you'll miss out on all the love that life has to love you with. And so we don't want to align ourselves with that. What we want to do is take opportunity to understand that everything that we're attracting is attracted to us for a reason. What is the reason for this? How can I benefit for it? Okay. And in this instance, it really feels like this is a love that's bright, sunshiny, one that you would want to hold on to, and I think that's the energy that's being triggered here. But let's see how your innermost emotions are, your hopes and fears. Hopes or fears. What do we have? Innermost emotions, High Priestess. So where it applies to a person, you're saying to yourself, oh my God, they are so sexy. They're so beautiful. I love their spirituality. Where you're afraid because, you don't want to tell them, well, you know what? I'm really, really attracted to you. I really want you to stick around. There's this innermost, like, I hope I can trust my intuition that has told me to go for this. It's like that. Some of us have a fear of trusting our intuition that said, this is for you. What's here is for you. Okay. And also you're trusting that you can know that your intuition is on point. I see that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Why is the High Priestess here in the innermost feelings? The Foxfire, your passion. I'm telling you, you feel a passion. You feel a passion here. Now, is that passion for, overcoming these challenges and difficulties. I am determined. These freaking heartbreaks are not going to ruin the rest of my life. I am determined to get over that tragic event that happened to me, because I just don't want to live as a slave to the fear or the hurt from that anymore. Is it that you're like, I'm determined to let myself have this love, and anything that is not allowing that inside of me, I'm ready to address that shit, because this is awesome opportunity. There's this determination inside of you. It's fueling your fire. Let's see the outcome energy here. Members, go ahead and put your personal questions in the box. What's the outcome energy here? What's the outcome energy? If you're ready to become a member, go to your laptop and go to my channel at LPHtarot. Just put it in the search box. You'll see the button that says join. This is your outcome energy. Rebirth. Look at that. Liberation. Yes, the Judgment card coming out. Rebirth and liberation for you. What's at the bottom of the deck now? The Three of Wands. Yes, expecting things to get better. It's like somebody here, you intentionally chose the dark night of the soul, because you knew that shit was you knew that fears manifest real fast. So you're like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking sit with this until I can transmute this shit. Good on you. I'm like, and some of you, this is like, you're choosing to give yourself another chance, a rebirth of love. I heard Raheem Devon, the rebirth of love. Yeah, I see you giving yourself a chance to believe and to experience and to know love again. Yeah. I also see a second chance for a new life for yourself, because whatever this is, it's like this intentionally choosing to go into the dark, to go into the difficulty, is freed your energy. That's where it's taking you, honey. If you aren't already feeling free, just keep doing what you're doing. Transmute these energies. Identify who and what you truly are, and how anything that challenged you actually served you empowerment, benefit, clarity, confidence. I'm hearing confidence as well, because that's your liberation. That's when you find that advantageous part of a difficult experience. That's where the vibration shifts. That's where you raise your frequency. That's where the experience must deliver to you. You found the lessons. Now it must deliver to you the blessings. Why is this Judgment card here? Because the gift of connection. Yeah. Look at you connecting the dots, putting things together. I see a beautiful necklace being given to somebody as a gift. Yeah. I see your crown. So spiritually, I see like feeling so spiritually connected. Okay. Even in romance, I feel this romance is spiritually connected. Even where it applies to you with you, this is now you connecting you with that most authentic version of yourself in regards to different ideas, beliefs, situations that have I'm hearing the word plagued you for a while, right? So this is beautiful. Let me see what's at the bottom of this deck here. We have the Garden of the Night. Yeah. See, you use that dark night of the soul energy. You use the pain. You use that time alone to be able to tend to your thoughts, to tend to your frequency, to tend to your energy, to create empowerment for yourself. Okay. That's what I have for you at this time. I'm going to go into your Alpha and Omega messages, give the tribe more time to put their personals in, and then I'll do tribe questions. From the Alpha and Omega messages, we have the Healer of Emotion. Now, I'm just going to stop and say real quick. That's exactly what we've been talking about. You've been healing your emotional body. Good decision, empowering decision, okay? This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. Beautiful. And from the postcard from Spirit, what do we have? Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find a happiness out there someday. So many go chasing the magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So I want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this when the time comes. you will be fully free, fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. That's exactly what you decided to do. You went into your own darkness in order to plant some light in there, to plant some love in there. It's working, okay? All right, so remember questions I am being guided to pull from my handmade oracles for you, for your personals today, which is a little bit different, but whatever we get, right? Okay, so first up I have Janine. What does Law want me to know today? What's the message for Janine? Law, what you got for Janine? Okay, can we please have one message, Law, for Jean? Okay, it says, interesting. He loves you. Okay. With each interaction, my feelings grow, as does my connection to you. You have never been, I heard you have never been authentically connected to me, but now we are. Now you know so much. Now you can feel the love that I have for you without the human restriction. I love you. That's what he wants you to know. He loves you. He knows he put you through hell because he was imperfect in a human body at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, see, this was it. Oh, shit. This is an acknowledgement from him. This is part of what he was doing when he was alive, because it's at the bottom, so this is past energy. There is one who seeks to change your trajectory in a deceitful way. Separate from them yesterday. He said, you could have left me a long time ago. He said, because I was really here throwing a bunch of shit on your path that you was meant to deceive you, to send you in the wrong direction. But that's all over now. I love you. Okay. Interesting. That's what I have for you. All right. And Golden Amazon asks, what's the message from all with me in love and light and abundant light do I need now? Okay, let's see what's the message for Golden Amazon. What's the message for Golden Amazon right now? This one. I see things differently now. I get it. I heard your other perspective is going to be extremely empowering. What's at the bottom? I prefer. Okay, so no more needs. There are no needs. You have everything you need. So there's a new perspective here. Anywhere where you're going to begin from this moment forward, if you haven't already, to notice when you use the word need. Need is a lie. It is an illusion. Okay. It is an illusion. There is no such thing as need. You can prefer something different than what there is, but you prefer. Prefer, not need. Need is an idea of lack and limitation, and because you are the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will, ever could be, there is no need. So there's something here about you don't need shit. And they're showing me a specific reader who I enjoy her readings very much. But at the beginning of every reading, she says, I need, more than anything, I need your protection now. Because she states that she needs the protection, she is also in the same time stating that it's not automatic, it's not always there, and she has to do something special to make it happen. So there's definitely something in there within that. There's no need. It's already, everything you needed was given when you were born. You already were protected, talented, loved, blessed, and abundant. The rest of it is just getting all those filters and ideas that we brought on to ourselves and adopted on, right? So that's the message that I have for you. Golden Amazon, can I have one for me too? Since I'm not a member, but I'm like, I get to be the messenger. So can I have a message for me, please? I trust that that message makes sense to you, Golden Amazon. What's the most valuable message for me at this time? Most valuable message for me at this time. Okay, they said that one that lifted up. Here we go. And it says, nothing seems to be progressing. Everything is becoming repetitive and monotonous, but not in a fun way. Stagnant. Okay, bottom of the deck is the shoes you're wearing no longer fit. Time for something new. So something here that I have felt that has been stagnant, not progressing. It's time to bring new life into it. It's time to do something new. It's time for some new shoes. At the least, they're like, you haven't bought yourself shoes in a long time, Melinda. Go buy yourself some new shoes. Okay. Papa got a brand new bag. Okay, that's what I have for the message today. Silly, 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 silly of me to think that I could ever have you for my God. How I love you. Okay, so something here about silliness. Okay, so that's what I have for today. My loves. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. I'll be back with more. Until next time. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Thank you for sharing the channel, giving it a thumbs up, telling somebody about it. Thank you for all your comments. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, bye-bye. And I'm out.